the top of the fold, you sew a little corner across, which helps keep the binding inside the sleeve where it belongs. It's all done. That is what it looks like. So this is how the little plackets on your shirts work out. One more placket sample, which is just called shirt sleeve placket, and it's kind of fancy pants, but some people really like it, and if you really like it, you could actually do the shirt sleeve placket instead of the continuous lap on your shirt. So that's a choice for you. Any questions on that guy? Continuous lap. You're basically just binding the slit and then kind of pop it to the inside. And remember, that's handy if you ever have any kind of slit you need to deal with. You can always put the binding on it. Maybe a little slit in a skirt or something. Okay, so shirt sleeve placket starts off very similar because it has the slit drawn on here, so you need to sew the 1/8 inch around the slit to reinforce it before you cut it open. So reinforced, and cut it open. There you go. Continuous lap, it's just, one binding all the way around. Shirt sleeve is really 2 separate bindings. That's how that works out. If you choose to do this guy on your shirt, make sure that when you do your sleeves, you make a left and a right, and they're opposite. And it should close, like if this is your arm and the placket's here, it should close going down. So just be careful, if you choose to do this on your shirt, that you close them the right way. Because believe you me, I have done the wrong one. That's not irritating. Okay, so there's the under placket, which is the little piece, and then the top placket, which is the big fancy piece. So we're going to do the under placket first. Okay, so on one side, lay the under placket under your little sleeve, lining up to one of those edges. So again, it's that thing of putting the right side of the placket with the wrong side of the shirt. And you're just going to sew it at 1/4 inch. And just stop sewing when you get to the top of the slit. The piece is a little longer than that, but that's okay. 1/4 inch, you got it. Okay, and then just like we did on the other binding, the seam presses toward the binding. The unfinished edge presses in 1/4 inch. And then it comes up over the seam, so you can't see the seam anymore. And we'll top stitch that down. It's a lot like continuous lap, but you're only doing one side so far. On shirt sleeve placket, when you cut the line up, at the very top, make a little Y out, a 1/4 inch each way. Because that will help you flipping your binding around. And this under placket does actually flip itself all the way to the outside of the sleeve. And you think, well, that's weird because you have a ride sticking up here. But it will get covered by the over placket. You want to see that before I set it down? Anyone?
Good.
Okay. So you can kind of look under there and see what happened. Everybody else? We're okay? All right. Okay, so under placket is all applied, so one side has a little binding all the way around it. Yay! So that wasn't so bad. Then we deal with the upper placket. It's a little bit more fun, right? Take note on your pattern piece, there's a little notch. You want to be sure and transfer that to your upper placket. Take your upper placket and fold it, hot dog, and you're going to stitch starting at that notch, up the side, up one side of the rooftop, down the other side of the rooftop.